Hello from Adventure Isle and welcome to Big Bear. We are staying in one of the coolest theme cabins that I have ever seen, and we are going to give you a full tour. This cabin here in Big Bear is incredible from the minute you walk in. This is called the Storybook Summit. If you want to book this yourself, you're going to book it through OC Adventure Homes. Let's go take a tour of the downstairs area first. When you first walk in, there is an area where you can store your shoes, your luggage, your extra items. Over here, there's hooks if you need to put towels or jackets, depending on what season you're here. We are in Big Bear, so they do get snow. So here's a great place to hang jackets. And they do actually have another downstairs place where you can keep your boots and your snowboarding and skiing stuff, which is awesome. You need that in a cabin in Big Bear. And now let's take a tour of the area where my kids are going to spend all their time, and that is here in the movie room and arcade. Now, this arcade movie room is actually Star Wars themed, which is so cool. Here they have an Xbox, a USB-C, there's a Roku, there's an HDMI, a Switch area, so you can actually plug in your own items. They have video game controllers. You can watch television and movies here in this Star Wars themed room. They've got lightsabers. Up there in the corner, they have BB-8. There's some other cool hanging things we'll take a look at in a second. There's also a TIE fighter. And there's Arabesh written on the walls. There's Star Wars posters. Like, this room is so themed and cool. We're definitely going to spend time in here watching movies and hanging out. And there's also a full-on arcade. There's so many games in here for the kids to play. I'm going to let the kids show you how those work when they get here. They are on their way right now, but I wanted to check out the house first to share with you guys here on YouTube. And even over here hanging, there's even more Star Wars toys to tie in the whole Star Wars theme. But let's keep looking because there's more to see both downstairs and upstairs. And I bet it could take me a very long time to show you all the details, but I'm going to show you as many as possible. Now let's go take a tour of the rest of the downstairs of this house, and then we'll go check out the upstairs. So right away down here, we have posters for Toy Story and Jurassic Park, which are the themes of the rooms down here. So we're going to start right after you walk out of the movie room. Here's a movie room. There is a bathroom. So we're going to take a look in there. This bathroom is one room in the house that is not totally themed, but it is great to have a bathroom located downstairs next to that movie room. A really nice updated shower, shampoo, conditioner, body wash. I love that there is a bathroom on both floors of this house, so we don't have to go upstairs if they need to use the restroom. Right next to the bathroom is also a full-length mirror, which always comes in handy. Now, and oh my gosh, there's a sauna inside the house. Directions on how to use the sauna and a full indoor sauna. We will check out the backyard last. Quiet time is at 10 p.m. and they do have towels here for the sauna. And there is a jacuzzi outside that we will go look at as well. But let's take a look at these themed rooms. We're gonna start here in the Toy Story room. And I have already been in this room and cheated a little bit, but I already know that this room has a very cool effect. So when you first walk in, you can activate both lights and music. So the lights are on. Let's turn on the music. And we'll just enjoy that while we take a little tour around this room. And you can actually sleep a lot of people in this room because even though the top bunk bed only sleeps one, the bottom bunk bed can sleep two. So you can sleep 2, 4, 6 kids in this room. So this will definitely be the fun room in the house to sleep a bunch of kids. There's so many cool details in here. I love the green aliens. I love the clouds painted on the wall. You really feel like you're staying inside the Toy Story movie here in this room. Oh, and they even have Pixar ball clips on the wall. That is so cute. All right, so a great look at this room. There's a place to sit and put your shoes on. That's really handy, especially if you have to put snow boots on. And then over here, we've got a cabinet, extra bedding, extra blankets, hangers if you want to hang up some clothes. That is very helpful. All right, let's keep checking out the other areas downstairs here. Here is where you can store your snow boots. I can't tell you how handy that is as someone who has kids who snowboards and a husband who skis. Having a place to keep your snowboarding boots or even just your regular snow boots so that they're not all over the walkway That is incredibly handy. Not only that, over here, they actually have a place on the wall where you can keep your snowboards and your skis. So they've got hooks set up for you to place your things here so they're not just all over the house. That is so helpful. And they've got not one, but 2 washers and dryers in here. They definitely had somebody who is familiar with people who snowboard and ski help set up this room. So that is so helpful. And they have laundry supplies here as well. So if you need to do a load of laundry, they actually give you not just laundry detergent, but they give you 2 different kinds of laundry detergent. There's also pods, dryer sheets, they have stain remover. They really have thought of everything. There is one more room here downstairs, and that is the Jurassic Park themed room that I know my boys are going to be very excited to see. And I know that this room has a fun special effect too. So again, in here, they have lights and music. Lights are on, so let's turn on the music. And give it a second. That's so cool. Wow, the whole bed is the gates to Jurassic Park. That is awesome. Very cool. We'll take a look at that cabinet in a minute, but here we have the perfect bedding for Jurassic Park. The entire gates of Jurassic Park. Great lighting fixtures. They just do such a great job from OC Adventure Homes theming these houses. Oh my gosh, they even have shaving cream over there. That's such a funny Jurassic Park reference. They also have a luggage rack in here to store your luggage on. Property of Isla Nubar. They've got this great frame all over the TV. This is very cool. All right, and then they've got a dresser in here. So they've got another great place for you to extra bedding again. I love how much extra bedding is. They've got hangers for you. Lots of like storage and drawers. So this is a great place to come and stay for like a week if you've got a lot of stuff. They have everywhere. Every room has so many places to keep your stuff in. Wow. Okay. And that's only the downstairs. There's still an upstairs of this house. So now let's go and head through. We're going to go back through the movie room. So we came out of the movie room. There's the bathroom. Over there is the sauna. And then we've got the Toy Story and Jurassic Park movie posters, Toy Story room, Jurassic Park room, and then the room just around the corner over there. That was the room where you can do your laundry and store your snowboards and skis. Now we're going to walk back through this absolutely incredible arcade. Take a closer look at the Star Wars wall and head upstairs. Now it is time to walk upstairs. No shoes on the carpet. Keep that in mind. Barefoot right now. Well, we're going to head upstairs and see exactly what they have up here. Now we're going to take a look around upstairs. I love that this is very much a cabin. It is an iconic looking cabin. You feel like you're in Big Bear, but you also have these awesome themed elements. Up here, just even on this lighting fixture, there's a bear, which is perfect because we are in Big Bear. And then there's a lot of like kind of woodland creatures featured up here. We've got Bambi, we've got the Fox and the Hound, we've got Winnie the Pooh from the 100-Acre Wood. I really like how they have set up this upstairs area of the house. We'll take a look at the kitchen in just a second, but right here in front of me is the dining room table. Then we have the kitchen, which we'll take a look at. And there is this huge living room area where lots of people can comfortably hang out. Very Big Bear-esque in terms of its decoration, which I think is awesome. 2 very large couches, plus there's a dining room table. There's a bench here to sit on in front of the TV, which has this cool wood frame. And there's also 2 more chairs over here, and they even have board games. Then there's some more artwork up on the wall here. We've got some princesses, Be True to You. We've got Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. Over here, we have the 100-Acre Woods and a map from Winnie the Pooh. Very cool, very big open area to hang out. Again, over there is the dining room table, and then there is a full kitchen, so you can bring your own groceries. You can make your own food. There's a dishwasher. There's places to store things. They give you all the things that you need in a rental house. They give you cutlery. There's pots and pans and a coffee maker. They even give you tea here. There's a toaster. There's an oven, so you can make all your own food here if you want to. Now, there's also a first aid kit, which can come in very handy, especially if you've got kids out participating in summer and winter activities. Up there, there's an Evil Queen's Apple Orchard sign. And now we're going to tour. There is a couple more bathrooms up here and a couple more very big, very cool rooms. So First, in the hallway, we've got a Robin Hood poster, Harry Potter poster, and an Up poster. So I'm going to show you the room I'm excited for last, but I'll show you its bathroom. So here is Diagon Alley on another very clean, brand new, modern bathroom. There's also a clock for Hogwarts Express, but we're going to look at my favorite room, the Harry Potter room, last. Right now, let's go take a look at the room that is Up themed. So they did a really great job with this room. And again, it has music and lights. Let's turn on the music. My God. I'm going to back up so you guys can see the whole room. But there is a huge closet, giant mirror, beautiful bed, super comfortable for a couple to stay in this room. I love the house and the balloons. Oh, the Wilderness Explorer outfit. My adventure book, Carl and Ellie. This is definitely, mom and dad's room. Over here, there's also a little desk if you need to get any work done. There's a TV with another one of those cool frames. And they actually have the mailbox over here, Carl and Ellie's mailbox. And then another big closet with extra towels, more bedding, and another dresser to store more things. And then there is a connected bathroom to this room. So, oh, how cute. Adventure awaits. I love that banner. Oh, and how cute. There's little Funko Pops up above the door. All right, so let's go into the Up-themed bathroom. The bright yellow vanity, a big mirror, some more Up artwork, and another beautiful, obviously newly renovated shower. But now, this room is amazing. I love it. But I really want to check out the room that I am most excited for, the room I am personally going to stay in, which is the Harry Potter themed room in this house. I have been wanting to stay in this Harry Potter themed room since I heard that this house was being renovated by OC Adventure Homes. And even just looking at the door, absolutely incredible. A beautiful painting of Hogwarts. But let's go inside and find the rest of the details because I know this room is going to have very cool details. So I'm going to close the door so we can see the back of it. We've got house posters on both sides of the TV. We've got Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. Another full-size mirror with a closet. That closet is for the owners of the house, but there is a regular closet over here for guests to use. Incredible, wallpaper that looks exactly like stone. Feels just like Hogwarts. Oh my gosh. Dirigible plums, a golden snitch, defensive magical theory. I love this room. We're going to take a look at the signs on the other side in a minute. Even the ceiling has magical stars from Harry Potter. Over here we have a sorting hat, and it says, "Only the brave press here to hear their fate." All right, we're going to have my kids come back in a little bit and have them sorted. I'll press it first and see what it says for me.
Just and loyal. True. Yes, clearly Hufflepuff.
Very cool. Oh my goodness. All right. Now there's another magic trick here in this room that I saw next to the light switch. But first, here on the bed, it's decorated like Gryffindor. Beautiful red, very soft bedding. Gryffindor lion. Oh, there's a howler on the wall and some wands. Oh, I can't wait to see those. There's also a howler here on the wall. Or a Hogwarts letter. Not a howler, but there's a howler on the other side. And then press here to wake up Hedwig from her perch. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. All right, now let's go over here and see. We've got Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hogwarts, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor, the four houses again. Very cool lamp that has a dragon on it. Oh, that's very cool. I love that they have the outlets too, where you can use an USB or a block. And over here, there is a howler. It's actually the howler that the Weasley family sends to Ron after he steals the car. And then we have some Harry Potter wands as well. This room is so cool. This is definitely my favorite room. Even just the 4-poster bed gives you that Harry Potter feel. So I love this room. There's also a backyard area to check out. So let's go and explore that. So downstairs, just next to the sauna, that's where you can access the backyard. Let's go take a look out here. So right away I see there is a hot tub. Beautiful. It's covered right now, but we will uncover that later tonight if we want to try it out. There's also a little mini golf course and an outdoor table. That's very cool. So over here, you can find the mini golf putters and some mini golf balls. There's 2 little putting greens out here to play mini golf. But wait, there's more around the corner. There is some outdoor play structures. There's this airplane to play on. There's this, oh my gosh, from Star Wars, from pod racing. There's also a swing set and a hammock. So they really did think of everything. The kids love this house, and this is where we have spent a big portion of our vacation, is watching movies in here and playing all the arcade games, but specifically this one racing game. That's it for our tour of this incredible house. OC Adventure Homes did an amazing job with this house. If you are looking for the best place to stay in Big Bear with kids, this is where you want to be. We love it here. I can't believe it. They've thought of everything. You really can't go wrong with any house from OC Adventure Homes, but this is the first one that they've created so far in Big Bear, and I highly recommend booking your next stay, especially if you're coming with kids and you want them to be very excited when you get to your rental. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already, make sure to like and subscribe here at our page at Adventure Isle for lots more theme park and travel fun, and we will see you guys next time.